Packers could be the beneficiary of a proposed rule change that would go into effect this season. What is that rule change and how would it positively affect the Packers? I'm going to break that down in this video. Before I jump into it, if you like the content, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, congratulations to Wisconsin and Marquette for making the NCAA tournament. One of my favorite times of the year is March Madness. Go Badgers, go Marquette. Leave your comments. Let me know. Did you guys take the day off of work to watch the tournament, or are you just at work watching this thing unveil? Leave your comments. Let me know what you guys are doing. Let's jump into it. What's the proposed rule change? The NFL rules rumors, drastic changes may be coming to the NFL for its 2024 kickoff. The NFL special teams coordinators have made a proposal that, if approved, would drastically change kickoffs in 2024. You might be saying to yourself, man, another rule change on kickoffs. Let's read what they have to say. Here are the three biggest nuggets from the proposal, which would need 75% approval from the league owners in order to go into effect. Onside kicks. Teams can attempt onside kicks only in the fourth quarter and if they are trailing. Second, a new setup zone. What does that mean? Kick and return teams would line up on the receiving team's 40 and 35-yard lines, respectively. Neither team could leave on the kickoff until the ball reaches the target zone, which is the 20-yard line of the goal line. This is similar to the XFL. Okay. Touchbacks. Teams would get the ball at the 35-yard line. If the ball is kicked into the end zone, they'll get the ball at the 20-yard line. If the ball is kicked inside the target zone, the 20 to the end zone, then they get the ball at the 20-yard line if they decide to let that go into the end zone. Completely encouraging kick returns, right? So it says ultimately the NFL wants to encourage more returns while reducing high-speed collisions. Only 22% of kickoffs were returned in 2023. 22%. That's it. None of the 13 kickoffs in the Super Bowl were returned. The league wants to increase kickoff returns without increasing the concussion rate. Concussions on kickoffs was the reason why the NFL did the kickoff change to begin with. The proposal would be put to vote between March 24th and 27th. Okay, so how does this benefit the Green Bay Packers in a positive way? Well, I'll show you why. If you look at your screen, it's that guy right there, Keyshawn Nixon. Okay, so the Packers got a steal. If that's the case, if this rule change goes into play, the Packers got an absolute steal, a 3-year, $18 million deal for Keyshawn Nixon. Because this is the best return guy in the league. They're obviously wanting to encourage kick returns. Okay. So not only is it going to affect the kicker, also being able to place it within that 20-yard line to end zone ratio. And if if the receiving team allows that to go into the end zone, they get it at the 20-yard line. Okay. But if the kicker kicks it into the end zone, allowing the receiving team to not return it, the offense benefits because they get it at the 35-yard line. So if you've got a good offense, it's only going to take a couple of first downs. If you got a good field goal kicker, to be able to be in field goal range. So this is not only going to increase the offense and the amount of points scored per game. Anybody who's out there betting with Vegas, this is also going to increase the amount of kick returns out there. Okay, so if they're only lining up 5 yards apart, there's going to be not a whole lot of time to create momentum from the kickoff team to be able to stop a guy like Keyshawn Nixon. So this would completely change the way kickoffs are done. And I think it would affect the receiving team in a huge way. In this particular case, the Packers would benefit clearly from having a guy like Keyshawn Nixon. Leave your comments. Not only did you take off of work to watch March Madness? B, what do you think of this rule change? The Packers would certainly benefit from this. Keyshawn Nixon and the Packers, all of a sudden, special teams, the Packers would benefit in a very big way. Leave your comments. Let me know your thoughts. Go Pack, go.